Okay, so in this video, hopefully by the end of it, you're going to know how to juggle 5 balls. Alright, okay, so there was other videos that were available, like the 3-ball snake, as well as the 4-ball pattern, or the 5-ball pattern with 4 balls, so you kind of see the rhythm of it, but the simplest way for me to kind of teach this to you is the 3-ball clap. And that sounds weird, doesn't it? But the idea is that the 3 balls, the first 3 throws, have to get thrown high enough to where you can clap with the other 2 hands. Does that make sense? So I want you to grab 3 balls, give this a try. So the normal 3-ball pattern goes to about here, right? You know, a little bit above eye level. For 5 balls, it's just higher. It's a higher pattern, and then instead of having, you know, 1 ball in each hand, you're gonna have 3 balls up in the air instead. So the idea for the clap is that the 2 hands that are clapping at this point, they're gonna be, you know, containing balls, right? So that's the whole idea here, is just to get used to the throw height. So you're gonna wanna practice this for a little while. And this took me so long to learn when I was young. I didn't really have anyone to help me because none of my friends knew how to juggle. And when I went to conferences and conventions, I would watch people and I'd ask them, and I don't remember who it was that taught me this. There was somebody who was there that taught me. They said, just try to clap while you're doing it. It'll give you the timing and it'll kind of help with understanding the throws. And you'll notice a lot of the time you're gonna mess up the throws. I still do this, and I've been able to do 5 balls since I was, you know, maybe 10 or 12 years old. And I'm 32 right now, so it's a long time. And that's normal. Like, your things that you don't practice, you're not gonna keep. So just keep practicing this for a while. And as you get a little bit better on it, then you'll be able to actually go into the 5-ball pattern. And then the snake pattern And in the snake pattern, like, you learned kind of the throws, the rhythm for it, which is a little weird. Oops, we'll try that again. But the idea is that that's where the throws are gonna go. So you're gonna need to get comfortable and this is gonna take you a lot of practice. You're not gonna just be able to watch this video and then immediately do it. So I'm sorry if that's what your expectation was. You're gonna need to practice this for, you know, 10 to 15 minutes a day for the next couple weeks until you can get comfortable with it. And then it's simply just repeating the process and improving upon what you're doing. So keep practicing with the 3-ball, then I'll show you. So the 3-ball clap, the red balls will be in the air. Oops. This is weird. It's very difficult to do with 5. I'm used to going into the pattern. But I want to show this to you so you can see. So throw, clap. So throw, clap. So throw, clap. This is very weird. throw, clap. So what you do then is you simply, you know, try to get to throw. So you want to get 5 throws here. So it's going to be hard. You're going to mess up. The most important part here is the first 3 throws, at least for me, they need to go to that spot. So for me, the first 3 throws, it's usually like the first throw needs to hit the highest, like the appropriate height, and you'll get comfortable when you do this a little more. You'll figure out what's right for you and for your pattern. Some of you will be able to do it like lower, and I don't recommend doing that because you have to go so much faster. And others of you will throw it a lot higher. It's going to take you a little bit of time to figure out where that perfect pattern is for you. It's not the same for everyone. So what you want to do is just practice this. Try to get 5 throws. It's known as the 5-ball flash, where basically you're just trying to get all of the throws up in the air. You just want to make sure you do throw. I was hoping that the counting was right. So it's 5 throws, right? So throw. And then try to catch. Most likely you're not going to catch these. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to switch over to this, so that way you can see that there's 5 throws. This ball should end up in this hand after the pattern's done. So it's right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right. and then you stop. And you can do the reverse. So for this hand will be this hand. So throw, and then just try to catch him. If you mess up, don't worry about it. Don't get down on yourself. Just know that it's going to take a long time. It's going to be a lot of just disciplined practice, just doing this over and over again until you get it. Let's throw. 5 throws is all you need to work on right now. And now I'm getting a little nervous because I'm filming this, so I hope that's cool. So it's throw, 5 of them, right? So just keep practicing this. Throw. And then the reverse, you gotta just keep this pattern going as much as you can. For me, I'm very numbers focused, so if I got to, I could do it 5 times in a row, cool, I'm gonna go for 10, and as with all of the tricks, I recommend people go to 50 throws. It's just a number that once you get to like 30 or 50 throws, you've got it. Like you're comfortable with it and all of that. So that's something that I do recommend doing. Your discipline might be a little different than mine. So try to get to a number that you pick, like say it's 10 throws in a row, and it's not just 10 throws, it's 10 flashes. So that's 1, and then we'll do the reverse. Oops. On the reverse you catch, and then you start over and just repeating this over and over again, just to make sure that you're hitting the spots and that the throws are going where you want them to. And you'll notice that certain throws aren't going to go where you want. That's normal. A lot of the time the first throw impacts where the others go. So if you notice that maybe your first throw is too low, that's going to cause the rest of the pattern to fall apart. So you need to make sure that the first throw actually gets high enough, because otherwise the rest of the pattern will fall apart. And it's for me, I like the first 3 throws need to hit that certain spot, because otherwise everything kind of falls apart. So know that that's going to happen. Like you're gonna mess up a lot while you're doing this. So it is recommended. I'm standing right now, but it is recommended to get on your knees to do this, because that way you won't have to fully bend over to pick up the balls every time. But my voice sounds a little weird when I'm down there, and the sound quality is a little off. But you want to get to around 50 of these flashes in a row, and it's just the biggest thing is just repetition. Like you'll notice there I stopped going into the pattern because the second throw I made wasn't very good. And this is something that it might be difficult for you to do at the start. Like you wanna just keep going, right? So try to make sure that each throw goes to the appropriate spot. That's all you can do, and it's you alone who are working on this right now. So you need to make sure that you're doing this that way. Later on, it's easier for you to kind of stop, gather yourself, and fix things. Because later on, when you get more comfortable with 5 balls, you'll be able to combine them, hit them in the air and then recover. But until you get the pattern solid in the first place, you won't be able to do that. So make sure you get the foundation strong at the beginning, so that way later on it's much easier for you. Okay, so that might be hard. That might be a lot of talking. The idea here is to just keep kind of challenging yourself. So every day for the next week or 2, dedicate 10 to 15 minutes of doing this. If you're getting very good at it, if you're able to do 10 or 15 of the flashes in a row without dropping, and you're hitting those throws every single time, go to 6 throws. And it's just little incremental improvements that you're going to make over the course of the next couple weeks or the next month or 2 months, however long it takes you to learn this. And please don't get discouraged if you don't get it the first day or the first week. It took me months, months upon months of practicing. And I was young, I was in school, and I had no job because I was 10 or 12 years old. So what I did was just tons of time went into practicing. So a ton of time went into me just kind of practicing, and I didn't have the specific things that I'm giving you here, like certain measurable points to track along the way. I kind of figured them out as I did it, and as I went to other events and asked professional jugglers how they did it. So this is stuff that I'm trying to make easier for you, so that way your life's a lot easier than mine was at that point. So keep practicing this, and if you need to come back and watch any of this video again, that's what it's here for. It's here to kind of go through and walk through again. Thank you so much for watching, and your challenges right now are just to get 50 of these throws in a row where you can do the flash, the 5 throws. Get comfortable at this, and then go to 6 throws, and then 7 throws, and then try to do 10 throws. So this will go back, the whole pattern will reset. So so that would be 10 throws, right? And as you do this, you'll get a little bit better at counting things, especially if you have a different colored ball that you can use. Not everyone does, but it'll allow you to kind of track your progress. So if you can go, the multicolored ball goes back and forth a bunch of times, you're getting a lot better. And certain things that will pop up, you'll throw it out, you'll throw it like backwards, and when that happens, just stop, gather yourself, and then start again. A lot of the times, like just a deep breath is gonna cause you to reset and kind of get back in focus for this. So thank you so much for watching. If you have other questions about this, or you're struggling with this and you need other guidance, please do not hesitate to ask. That's what the question and answer section is for. It's there to help you with learning all of the stuff that I know about juggling. And pretty soon, you'll have the pattern down and you'll be able to go for a while. So thank you so much for watching, and please check out all the other videos. And if you have any requests for anything, please let me know. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.